good, doesn't it? Glug, glug.
Nutshot. No, breathe, vomit. So, hold on. You can do on your... Reed, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Hold your D-pad. L, like, or right, the right side. Hold the right D-pad. Say vomit. Go to vomit. Or miscellaneous, so you have to actually go down to miscellaneous. And then from there, vomit. Vomit, vomit, vomit.
Fed your character gasoline.
I'm vomiting right now.
Yeah, do it.
Wait, I don't think it worked. It stopped.
We'll
It
keep
stopped
doing
like a third of the way through the circle.
Fucking doing it.
Come on.
Cycle the same shit over again.
Why is Jordan picking on me? It's because he's jealous of my throat magnum.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Jesus Christ. Jordy!
I just beat Steve 17
cut my
under
zip
par.
ties, motherfucker. I like survive. This is only the second time I've survived in this game. Yes, baby.
It's not yours. It's not yours. Don't
Tell Uncle Jordan, say, cut that at least. Okay.
No, hey, you,
No, say, cut that at loose.
Reed.
Yeah.
Hey, Reed. Hey, Reed.
What's up, dude?
Have a sip.
Wow, you're oh my god. Are you trying to overhydrate me to death? That's a thing.
Oh, you fuckers. Oh, shit.
Nice long stick. Where did you get that?
Reed, you can also break out, but at this point, I don't know what's more important, vomiting out what he's putting in you, or breaking out of your binds, but...
Oh, it's like that, huh? Okay.
Fuck you. Go. Look at that, bitch. Gotcha.
Where you at? What are you gonna do?
Where am I at? I'm right where you left me, you motherfucker. Come and get it.
Oh, no. Alright.
See, but I'm about to lose interest in this game, and the reason, Chris, is not because... It's not because there's a problem with this game, it's because we're so bored and we're so established that my brother thinks pouring gasoline down my throat while I'm fucking taking a piss is a fucking funny idea. Like, that's how comfortable we are. No, it's definitely funny. It's definitely funny. But the question is... Yes. You're trying to shoot me now. The question...
Funny. You can't... Well, if you shoot you in the leg, I'm pretty sure you say and you're good.
No, but the question, Chris, is not whether or not it's funny. That was definitely funny. The question is where do we go from there? When you get to that point where you're just fucking around, then there's nothing left to accomplish in the game. For example,
Are you serious? Dude, I just spent the last 3 times I've played this game trying to get Pinto here. I have a million things that I want to do in this fucking base, but can't because I'm busy retrieving noobs. See these towers? You see these towers? See these fences?
he's glitching. He's a glitch noob.
No, you are.
He's fucking cheating. He's a bot. But why are you fucking with me? I was just chilling in the corner so I could be ready to talk. I was ready. I have a full pack. I'm ready to go. You fucking poured JP8 down my throat. Come in here again. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh god, I got down arrows. I got down arrows for health. No, I have a fucking 3 down arrow on health. I gotta figure out why.
Are you bleeding again?
No. My
Are
blood's going up.
Your shoes look like they're ruined and your feet are bleeding.
Yeah, but my blood, my little blood tracker says I'm going up.
Well, what's it say on the side? Does it have a little bleed thing?
Oh no, you're okay.
No, I'm saying on the far side. It doesn't matter what's going up on the other side, but like on the other side where like you see the COVID sign, if you were bleeding, it would have a dash with like blood drips, and then it's a 1 through whatever.
Yeah, I don't have blood drips. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know what blood drips look like. No, I'm not saying that like anger at you, Chris. What I'm saying is, I hear what you're saying, but
I just need to know that you understand what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, no, I got you, because I've seen what you're talking about, and I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't have that blood drip.
Blood?
Well, now I'm starting to recover, mainly probably because I'm away from Jordy, the insidious fucking, that crazy guy at camp in every movie that you gotta get rid of.
I did shoot him a few times, not gonna lie.
That dude in survival situations that cracks and you gotta take care of, otherwise they'll take the whole group out.
Right? Oh my
You're
god,
Shane.
yes.
Jordan
This
Shane.
man gets a cold. I've never seen the man flu so hard in a person.
Damn, Jordy, you're pussy in a man cold? You know what I do in a man cold, Jordan?
Die?
I sniff once, and I look in the mirror.
What are you talking about? All you bitches ain't shit. I had COVID.
Oh, COVID fucking... Jordan, is it Jordan that's glitching or me?
It's you.
Jordan, look at me. Am I glitching right
It's you. As soon as you said that, I checked my stuff. I'm good.
I wasn't given the chance to have COVID yet, so I can't tell you that. But I'm pretty sure I could pass it off as a bad period.
Probably, yeah. That's literally all it was.
I want it really bad.
Jordan would know because he has period.
Yep, that too.
Yeah,
There's Bob out of left field.
Bob is alive, kicking. He's fucking back in it.
Slept all day, so he's up late.
Hey Bob, is my $20 crisp out of an ATM, or is it all sprinkled from sitting in your sweat pocket for the last month since I beat you?
No, you took too much stacks. I got stacks for you. Yeah, I got stacks for you.
Oh, you got 21s. Oh, I love stacks.
No,
yeah,
I got
put it in
pennies
stacks,
for days.
please.
I got pennies for days. I'm talking
Whoa,
stacks.
pennies.
Stacks.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. I collect coins. Like, straight up, I do. I'm that kind of fucking beautiful nerd with Arnold Schwarzenegger's Magnum, as established earlier. I got it like that. Yeah.
Not really. You should see him tie a fishing line.
I don't know how much is in there. I know there's
Whoa.
lots of coins.
I will have you know, Jordan, that for the first time this year, I tied my own fishing line.
Oh, yeah?
Without any help. Yeah, thanks to
I don't want
YouTube.
to talk about fishing.
I went to Spanaway Lake and made sure that the next time when I went fishing, I didn't have to answer to you.
Like everybody else. Dude, that's every time.
Landed.
Remember when we went over there, I was tying and I didn't get to fish?
Well, okay, first of all, Doherty, it's not my fault. So Ryan was so enthusiastic to have me fish with him. Most times he would just tie everything for me just so I had a good time. Problem was I had such a good time, accustomed to not ever tying anything.
Yeah, me and that fag used to sit and tie knots on hooks,
Yeah.
just cause.
Next thing you know, I'm 35 and I'm watching YouTube to figure out how to tie a fucking fishing knot.
It sounds about right. I'd have to watch. You know, I'd only have to watch YouTube on how to like drive a striker. That's about it. I could.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could do everything else.
You know how many times I
Everything else.
was supposed to go fishing with Jordan?
Fuck yeah, I could turn the.
But I care.
I care.
Whatever, asshole.
I could
This
total.
is the easy part. Here's what we do.
need to go
I already
fishing.
got
He's
it.
like, yeah, let's go fishing. And then I'm at work and he sends me a picture of himself on the river fishing.
Dory, I've got it. I'm putting...
I want those night vision goggles back, Reed.
I got my middle finger up to my head via sight. Okay?
Reed, you should commit suicide.
Probably... No, that's not what I'm reading.
No, on the game.
Oh, you want my night vision goggles?
Yeah, you should use that night. Oh, that's Lund. Lund, you almost got yourself fucking killed. Like I was aiming at you. I was gonna shoot you.
Don't make a mess, baby. Take it. Yeah, one at a time. Take one, eat it, and then take one, eat it, take one, eat it. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was Reed pushing buttons.
Let me straighten you peons out about how this is gonna work.
Yeah, this is how it's gonna work.
So, I'm envisioning, and I've got Jordan, are you the only Psych fan that's on this?
Actually,
I never watched.
I was gonna say I don't know.
Ooh,
That's
you're
a-
only missing
I
out.
know the show. I've just never watched.
I'm sensing right now that Jordan is the only Psych fan.
I'm sorry.
And only Jordan would get what I just said. But anyway, here's what we do. All right, sometime between June 11th and June 27th, okay, I have vacation time. I have a secret spot out at Bumping Lake. Jordan's never been there. Chris has never been there. I'm seeing also a Psych division that for some weird reason, Steve, not the Steve that you guys know and love, but the piece of shit Native American who...
Stephen Seeley.
Oh, it has nothing to do with his race, but I'm sensing...
Liar.
I know
that
him
piece
as
of
well.
shit being there. So it's good that you know him. Oh, well, I know because I knew Chris in high school, and I met Chris through Stephen Seeley, and they said they went to high school together.
And I know Brandon Williams.
I hate Brandon Williams.
Me
Oh
too.
God, I'm having super psychic visions.
I fucking hate that guy too.
That is fucking hate that guy. Honestly, if it's possible, Chris, I hate Steven more than I hate Brandon now. Because Steven's been alone by himself long enough that he's got to take... Yeah, he's got to take responsibility. He's got to take responsibility for himself. At least Brandon Williams hasn't been fucking shitting on me. Anyway, long story short, everybody that's in this psychic channel, we go to...
Yeah, Reed's pants or Reed's legs are literally bleeding.
Shut up, Jordan. He's always trying to talk.
Now they're really bleeding.
Well, no, Jordan, he said that... You're not a psychic, Jordan. You said that and then shot me. Immediately after you said it. Fucker, I saw that.
Dude, so, hey, let me clue you in. Because I love you, and I don't really, like other people here.
I know how to heal it now, Jordan.
Telling you something.
There you go. I'm learning you, Reed. I'm learning you. I'm harsh, but
Yeah, it's a learning, bro. He's like, hey, what did you just say? Oh, you said that again? Oh, man.
No. Here's what happened.
That's what's going on.
June 11th through June 27th. That is the
Perfect
window.
time for me.
Perfect. So, we establish a camping trip to Bumping Lake area, okay? And we all go there, and it's fucking perfect now. I'll tell you what, there's Boulder Cave, okay? Then it's fast. There's a lot to do, and it's not even a real camping site, so we're actually camping in the wild. It's not fucking glamping.
One of those
I'm so down. Me and my present and my camping gear are down.
yeah, the spot at Bumping is pretty dope.
Yeah, and like I said, that's...
So I've been there like 4 times, dummy.
Month end and before month end.
You went to my dumping. You went to my bumping spot.
You know he's been like GPSing this shit in the middle of nowhere, finding
No,
holes
he
in
went.
water.
He stole my bumping spot.
I've been there with you dork.
Well, then you tell
With
Jordan
me.
it's not
When?
Yeah. You're talking about the spot right on the corner of the river there by the cliff, right? Right where the river turns real sharp and there's that cliff face?
Whoa. Are you thinking like Mason Creek?
No, I'm not thinking Nason Creek. This is out of the Natchez and the Bumping River. Little Bumping River off of Bumping Lake.
Did you go to Boulder Caves with us?
Yes, I fucking did. You carried Emily down through the river thing, down through the canyon, remember?
I was just testing you.
Oh, he was just testing me.
Yeah, you passed. You're welcome.
Don't you remember we walked down so check this out, Amanda, the stream that comes down through the caves and stuff, you can walk down this really narrow fucking chasm where the river or the creek is real shallow and runs in the bottom.
The H in chasm?
Chasm, yeah.
Definitely chasm.
Chasm.
It is.
I'm pretty
You
sure
can look it up. Scholars have debated it for centuries.
I'm pretty sure it's
It's definitely chasm.
It's chasm because
Whatever Jordan said, I agree with.
chasm.
The void?
Because chasm sounds better. Anyway, so anyway, it's a really neat fucking stream that runs down this fucking little precipice area that down in the bottom. It's like the only thing I can describe it is like in like Arizona in chasm.
A chasm. The chasm.
Oh my god.
So
It's a natural water slide, is it not?
no, that's part of it.
Fucking cool.
Yeah, like what's neat is okay. So what's so like when those canyons that like flash flood in like Arizona and the Grand Canyon, they're like really thin fucking channels through the rocks and stuff.
Right.
That's basically what it is, but it's really straight. And it's cool because you
Need anything to go water sliding on this thing? Or is
no,
it
it's only like no, you don't need anything. It's smooth enough, but it's only like a 10 or 15 foot little slide. It's not very long, but it's right in the middle of this chasm. The only way to get to it is to either hike up from the bottom up the creek, or when you take the hike, you go over the top of the hill and you go to where the waterfall is, and then from there you hike down the creek. And yeah, Reed carried Emily when she was real young down the whole thing right there. I remember I had a lot of pictures from that trip, and then right at the last day of that trip, Emily was playing with the camera and cleared the video card, or the card.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, honestly, it's as
You should have known
Jordan,
then, Jordan.
as Jordan just illustrated, though, what's great about it is you can be a casual hiker. You do the over the top, get to the waterfall. Waterfall is immaculate. You go through the cave. The cave is like 200 meters, but there's big enough openings on the end. You don't have to be cavers. You don't have to bring like rappelling gear or lights to see your way through.
Right.
But it's a real
Like,
cave.
I wanted
It's a
to
real
go
cave.
Yeah.
I think it's like the Gorilla Caves or something like that over by Mount Rainier.
Now, Amanda, what you're walking through is a lava tube.
That's what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But what you're not doing is you're not delving so deep into caving that you need like gear. You could literally walk.
I can wear my
through based
sneakers
on
and bring
the-
a flashlight and be fine.
No, it's like 150 feet or 200 feet. The
yeah, it's like
the length, but it's really deep and it's pretty neat. Yeah.
You can see the light from the back and from the front. If you took nothing with you, can guide you. Like, okay, I'm starting to lose light, and then right as you're starting to lose it,
Yeah.
then you get the light from the other side. So it's
yeah.
such a small transition, but yeah, it's still so cool because it is an actual real traditional cave, and then like Jordan said, you run into this canyon with a creek. So you've hit in the span of a quarter mile. I mean, you've hit a waterfall with a pool that people have sex in.
Yep. Yep.
Then you hit, which by the way is fenced off now, probably because of me. Then you go through this cave, and just before it gets too dark to where you're like, we need gear, it lights back up, and you're like, oh, never mind, it was family friendly. And then you hit this canyon with this creek, and you're like, well, why am I going to make my family walk through this? But like Jordan said, there's like, and Jordan can testify, these water slides that we're talking about for kids that are short, they're not like crazy, like,
I'll be right back.
wild ways water slides, but what it is they're fucking natural, and these fucking things are like, it's almost like human bodies have just been doing this long enough that they've carved out this like little perfect thing where these people hit these little sloops.
Yep.
And fucking go through these it's a shallow creek, so you don't have to worry about anybody drowning or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But they can hit this like quick water slide that encapsulates their body and drops them down further down the creek. And it's wild. It's wild.
Freaking cool.
The canyon walls.
I've traveled.
The canyon walls are so close together in some spots, like in most spots, that you could actually traverse, if you were strong enough, you could traverse it without touching the water by, putting your feet on both sides of the wall. Like, you put your arms out, and it's both straight up and down on both sides of the wall, upwards of like 30 or 40 feet above you. It's pretty neat. I've rarely seen lava formation like that anywhere else in Washington. There's a handful of spots like the Palisades, Moses Coulee, stuff like that has a lot of holes like that, but none have the fucking creek that fills up the entire bottom of it, like that. It's all the Moses Coulee ones are always dried up in the summer.
Well, you two plan this shit and let me know when I need to be able to go.
Show me some fun. And Jordy and them would respond. Alright, we're coming home from
That's a perfect window. I just need to know exactly what days, and then I can take them off. I can take off whatever days I want. My schedule is very flexible.
In June?
11.7.
You mean 11th through the 27th?
Yeah, that whole window. Anywhere in there.
What the fuck are you doing in June? Just taking leave?
I can't tell you anything. Jordan, this is gonna sound really, movie cheesy, but in July, I'm doing some super secret bullshit, and I'm gonna be gone.
Oh, shut up.
But, no, Jordan, when I went to
Oh, shut the fuck up, Cro-Magnon. What are you... No, that's bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's the Cro-Magnon.
Nope, because if you're really doing super secret bullshit, you'd have a fallback plan in case everything went awry and the government disavowed you. You'd have to know how to get in touch with me. That's better. No, actually, I should get a GoPro and secretly mount it in your body armor. Record everything.
Alright, the point is that is free. That is free, our mission. I'll tell you what the mission is.
But that's days away.
Is that you, Bob?
11?
Taking that bong hit? That is you. Ben asked, I said where it was. Ben, I said the Natchez. Yeah. Out of Yakima. It's near Yakima on the south side of Rainier. Southeast side of Rainier. No, it's because you've taken 7 shots in the last hour.
When I actually put my headphones on, you were talking about, so, whatever,
bring the little players like Emily, Elena. We can bring them. Boom. We can bring the Elijahs. We can bring them. We can do it different than we did. Yeah, for sure.
She's
yeah.
the moody teen that doesn't want to be a part of anything.
Oh yeah, fuck her, for sure. So identified.
Teenagers are boring.
But Connor would have fun.
Well, my daughter Haley might be too cool for them. But
Yeah.
if she does come, then y'all. Okay, so we get on. As much as we
Well, that depends. Can you go fuck yourself?
Well, Jordan's a feral life where he grows mushrooms in his house, and it's okay to fucking grow your own fucking harvest for your own barley for beer.
That's why your Cro-Magnon doesn't quite pan out as well as you think, because I can do that.
It only has to pan out with women folk. It doesn't have to pan out with fucking like children.
But trust me, you want dumb ones? You can have them all day with your Cro-Magnon brow. You want smart ones? They know the provider when they see it. No, that's why I am a fat man, is because I am a provider. I am healthy. I have wares beyond measure. I did. Where the fuck have you been for the last, like, fucking 10 years? Oh, that's right. Like Atlanta and Texas and Afghanistan.
That was a little hurtful the way you asked it, but I will respond like you said it softly. And the way
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a little hurtful. Your butthole hurts a little.
Well, yeah, because
You put some icy hot in there.
Well, you may say I have a...
How did you not know it was already a tribe?
I did, but I never got to experience it, which is the difference.
Well, now you get to. I know it's new for you. You're back finally. You're like John Rambo. Everybody's got to be careful around him.
Oh yeah, kids, if you like come over to my house with your children, the children are gonna get treated the way my children do.
It's the best part, dude. You take them over there, you get to stop parenting because Amanda will fucking take her flip-flop off and whap the fuck out of them. Reed. Reed, you know how Christy's last name was Lopez? Amanda's maiden last name was Fernandez. Same difference.
But mine's with an N. It's actually Portuguese.
Oh, so you're not a Cholo?
No, yeah, my grandmother came from Mexico.
Oh, okay. No.
her because she had some same connection to somebody else.
What I'm saying is that the last Portuguese woman, the only Portuguese woman I ever know, had
Hey, Amanda. Amanda.
A quarter.
Amanda.
I'm telling you.
He's speaking Portuguese.
Portuguese. I used to call it Portuguese. I used to tell everybody I was Portuguese.
not bad.
Pork cheese?
I'm Portuguese.
Bro, you just want to hold it against her.
Read. Read.
Somebody of something, but that doesn't mean that she is that same something, bro.
Read. Read. Which Portuguese from?
Where's Portia from?
Portuguese.
Oh, she's from California.
No, you fucking not Portia. I don't give a fuck about Portia.
Like, really? That was...
Jesus Christ. Nobody cares about that bitch.
Nobody even knows.
Yes, Reed, he's speaking Portuguese. Oh, he doesn't know.
You were saying Portia, not
Chris, you have no clue. I guarantee Pinto has no clue what I'm talking about.
So it's very simple.
Besides Portia.
Well, who knows? Made sure SMPs.
Portuguese.
Wait, Portia's dead?
First of all, there's no
Portia died?
Here's what it is. I will keep you guys back.
There absolutely is a Portuguese, fag. What is it from?
I don't fucking know.
I'm not talking to you. What are you talking about? I know you're laughing, and Chris sounds retarded because he's laughing at. Yeah, both of them.
Fuck, I'm like, you're gonna go further deep, I'm
We
gonna
gotta
forget
go back to
more.
the beginning.
Yeah, even though he goes to the beginning, he can blither on as much as he wants. But guess what happens? It still leads up to the point when the polar ice caps melted and Portuguese was invented.
You sound like Lassiter from Psych. I encourage everybody.
I am not fucking Lassie, you fag. I am not Lassie.
You told me Lassie, Jordan. I don't know what happened.
Scientists say that he thought that there were multiple, basically scenarios, like alternate a computer device, basically like a scenario based in a scenario based in a scenario based in a scenario, because all these AIs could make the next best scenario in their own time. Yeah, but we deduce, since in this universe that we have right now, we can't do that. We are either base or we are the very last